Good morning and God bless. My prayer for you today is just to, if possible, um, live a life that's unbullyable. Because I feel like people are giving you so many different advices and different things. Besides, the best advice is to follow Christ, but sometimes you don't know how to listen to God. Sometimes your mind isn't clear. Sometimes you haven't opened the door for Him to be able to speak to you. And you're dealing with people who speaks to the devil. You're dealing with people who have a lot of people who are backing them and supporting them, right or wrong. They're assuming that their wrongs are right. And a very impossible situation. And if you don't have some sort of something that has your back, that watches when you're not around, listens when you're not listening, plans and prepares your way, it's like a closed gap. So it's like, I just want to say that a lot of these people can give you a lot of advice, and a lot of things usually don't work if you're just in a situation of being bullied. Bullied by your family, bullied by your friends, bullied by a system, um, bullied by, any system, a job, a facility, or something like that. I just feel like there's no advice that a person can give you besides to follow God that can be in places that you cannot be. But if you're not open to God, or you have not been right in your heart, you don't have a way of listening to Him and allowing Him to guide you. So I just pray for an unbelievable world, but for unbelievable people. And I say that by not just in just protecting yourself, and protecting yourself and protecting your energy from people who are mean-hearted, mean-spirited, and take advantage of your weakness, take advantage of your solitude, take advantage of your situation, monitor you, stalk you, turn people against you so that you're in a situation where no one would believe you, even when you're telling the truth. And everyone would believe them when they're lying. So just not to have those spirits around you and attracted to you, and even just feeling a void, a possibility to attach to your energy. I just pray for an unbelievable spirit, a strong spirit to get you through life, because like I said, all the advice in the world is not going to get you through a demonic stronghold of people. Like I said, the devil does nothing alone. The devil makes sure that he has a plan to make you look crazy. He's been plotting it and planning it from the day he met you, probably from the day you was born. He's been watching you, and the best way to watch you is our phones, our family, our test results, places that we different track records that we have. But I just pray that you create a solid foundation, whether it be a church home, where maybe you might not have family, you have family some other type of way, where all these people cannot group together and plant something on you, plant an image, plant lies on you, because you don't have anybody in your corner. And that's a lot of what's going on. People are not having bad situations because they're bad people. Sometimes they're bad situations coming from bad people who put you in bad situations, and it's a result of the pain and the hurt that you went through. A lot of these people are very good people, and I believe, like as we grew up, you want to believe that if the good things happen to good people, bad things happen to bad people. A lot of bad things are happening to good people who just don't have the voice. And it keeps on happening, and there's never a problem until it becomes somebody who's popular, somebody who clings on to other people. So then it's like, that person doesn't deserve it, and these things are happening, but it's never really really matters to some people if it's somebody who they have decided to isolate and keep away from the world and keep away from mattering out here in this world. So I just pray that everyone has some sort of attachment, people who can vouch for you. And that's very hard when they're kind of isolating us from, family isolates us from themselves, with a lot of the routines that's been going on, and or seclude like one or two. That's what they call the scapegoats or the black sheep or so. And you're out here on your own, and they're somewhere defending themselves and saying how great they are while attacking you. And so you have nobody to back in that you're a good person or a good individual. So I'm just praying for that spirit, to that demonic stronghold to break. And now you find places that you do connect to, that can vouch for you, that can say you keep your time occupied with good things and good positive things, and this bad individual, this bad spirit just came into your life. And especially when you're trying to get away from the individual, because I found that a lot of people felt tied to my distress. People who had no business in my business felt as if they were obligated to my business, from family, from friends. I couldn't even tell you how, but there was people who just absolutely had no reason to have the input that they had, the insight that they had, speak on me, speak on my life. But for some reason, something demonic in them or some justification that they provided made people think that they did. So I just pray for that today, that you have people around you who love you and support you and don't try to control you, don't try to scare you, don't try to intimidate you, don't try to use your situation against you. I also pray for women, if possible. I know it's your body and your choice. Don't be nobody's baby mom, because some people already see that as predatory prey. They already are plotting and planning on you because you didn't make the mix. You didn't become the wife. You became somebody that they can dump on, and not everybody, but somebody they can leave out and feel good about leaving out, and disregard you as like a second-class individual. And I just pray over my women, you are not a baby mama, you are a wife, and you wait until somebody love you enough to make you their wife, make you their girlfriend, make you their friend, or something like that, within time, with years of time and dedication and commitment into your life. Not just a quick, fast, sporadic, one day we're this way, one day we're not, taking you into beef with other women and issues with other women, and different things, and just I just pray for that spirit to be gone, and I pray for people not to be baited. I pray for you to be careful not to be baited. A lot of people are out here baiting individuals. A lot of people are just looking for somebody to stump on and say, I got one person behind me. A lot of people are out here, before you know it, you're arguing with people and you don't even know what you're arguing about, So when you're unsure, be quiet, because I see it on the news a lot of times where these people get you wrapped up into an argument and you just responding basically, or what you think you should say, or what you would say, or what has been said to you. And because you are the blessed individual that they were trying to take down, or the second-class individual, I don't think it's always because of jealousy. Some people think they're better than you, and they feel like you're so low that you should be able to take whatever, because of your situation. I just pray that you do not let people bait you, and you find yourself in a petty argument, and you responding as you should, and your life is taken away from you, or and they're justifying it somewhere now because you're not here to defend yourself. All people saw was you arguing back. All people saw was you going back and forth with these individuals and text messages and this and that, and not understanding that you were baited and you were set up. I'm sorry that it just was on my heart to pray for individuals going through different things like that, because I have been that individual where it's like I know I'm a good person, but these people set up and waited and still try to, for some reason, try to make good people seem like bad people, create a storyline that's not true, basically lying in your face, lie to others. You saw this happen, this didn't happen, but when other people come around to clear their name and to clean their name and to justify attacking you, the stories that come out their mouth, out their lips, is obscene, almost as if they've seen a whole nother situation that happened, but they hated you prior, and they need other individuals to feel the same way, so that they can feel good about the hatred that they have for you. So I'm praying for individuals who are baited. I'm praying for individuals who are bullied in situations. I pray for individuals who are in solitude. Not everybody in solitude is going through this. Some people in solitude are spazzing out, but I don't want you in jail. I don't want you under the ground over some petty stuff like that. I want you above ground, strong, and we influence each other not to get in these situations and not to involve ourselves with these people, let these toxic people involve themselves with each other. So at one time it can dispense, and maybe we'll have normal people out here. Let them deal. They know best how to deal with each other, and honestly, they will find each other. A lot of the people who they have arguing and ganging up with you are other toxic individuals, and they're not ever going to leave those people alone, no matter how they try to tell you that they are and that they're not interested in those individuals. But anyway, I love you. God bless. And that came out of my heart, pouring out of my heart and my soul, for some things that I experienced and I don't want, but still continue to see women experience. So please want more for yourself than being a baby mama. Please want more for yourself than being any type of side piece, any type of side scenario where you're not valued as the wonderful person that you are, and adored and loved and appreciated in any situation, whether that be around your family, whether it be around your friends, whether it be, I would prefer it to be around your job, but I know you got to make money, all that. I love you. I God bless, and I pray that we all help each other along this journey to get lost past, to acknowledge the different things that are going on, the sickness and illness, the mental illness that is going on, and disturbing our families, disturbing our peace, disturbing our relationships, and us knowing how to deal with these different things that has been going on, because it could only get worse if no one ever addresses that this is not normal to treat people, to pick somebody in the family that you're going to seclude and mistreat, and then justify being a certain way by abusing them or different things like that, and choosing not to love them and different things like that, or even just picking and choosing who to love. We all deserve love and respect and human decency. I just feel like those should be bare minimum, and anybody who makes us feel insecure or shaky or that is not true, we should have the right to have as much distance to them as we can, and we should want as much distance from them as we can. I love you. I pray that you have a wonderful day. Summer is trying to break through. Weather is definitely changing, and eventually these spirits have to change as well. Eventually we have to connect and address and figure out how to better help and protect our women, our children, our families, our elderly, because the mindsets that's out here right now is just only going to destroy it. It's only going to continue to destroy it and destroy families. Because like I said, when you look at it as they're trying to attack this one person, it's all laughs and jokes until that person is removed and they're looking for the next scapegoat, the next black sheep, and you find it to be you. And everything that you thought was funny and acceptable now isn't so funny when it's all on you. In any situation, you find yourself for it to be you. So always consider that if this person could be you, how would you feel if it was happening to you? Because if they don't deserve it, you don't. There's not some of us out here who feel like, I think a lot of people feel like they don't deserve it. It could never happen to them, and they're just above other people. And that's the way a lot of people have been raised, unfortunately. Like I said, you have the black sheep and you have the golden child. Those people feel like no one can say anything to them. They feel like they're the one who's supposed to provide the criticism and all the different things like that, and no one else can say anything to them because they have this perfect image, this perfection image. And I think that's where we come into play, because we don't care about that image. We call that image out and tell them what you ain't gonna be and what you ain't when we decide to be around them, and they don't like that, where other people go by this image and just look at them and glorify them like a god for control. But anyway, I love you. God bless you. I'm so sorry that the world has come to this, but we can get through this and we can change. A lot of people have not been raised, so I guess we have to help and raise and inspire each other. I love you. Amen.